Truth Man here. So I wanted to have a video. The reason why the 90s was funner. So one of my guys just sent me a video about taking one for the team. And it made me think of a time where I took one for the team because I was the one that met them first. And the one that liked me was like the leader. She wasn't the best looking one, but she was like the leader. She was a big Amazon. She was over 6 feet tall. She wasn't bad looking, but she was the leader. And so she was like, I was like, you got friends? I know you got some friends. She said, I got plenty friends. I said, no, you don't. Stop lying. She said, yes, I do. I said, okay, so it's going to be me and 3 of my guys. And we about to come through tonight, right? That's what I said. So we go over there. I said, and I'm finna make my special drink, which I called it the Toxic Waste. It had listen, man, y'all couldn't handle it. It had Night Train, Thunderbird, Cisco, Peppermint Snaps, fruit punch juice, Old English. It was like 7 different things. Old English, gin. But that's what to do. I'm forgetting something. I'm missing something. But it had 7 different things. It used to cost me $150 to make it. And when I used to make it, it was enough for plenty people. So I made the drink. We over there playing spades and stuff like that. People drunk. One of my guys got to crying, talking about his heart. He feel like he finna have a heart attack. And then my other guy, if y'all been watching me, I done talked about this. My other guy got to crying because he's like, no, my brother, man. I said, come on, man. I did this. Come on, man. I ain't want to diss him in front of them. Because, we didn't roll like that. Like, if you front dudes off, I didn't kick it with you. I ain't hook you up with nobody or nothing. I just don't, I ain't never believed in that. So I ain't want to front them off, but I just was laughing. I thought it was funny. When we left, I was like, y'all niggas can't handle the toxic waste. So that's what I told him. I'm not trying to just always use that N word. I'm telling y'all how I said it. So this is before my faith too, for all of you so Christian-y, white Jesus following that don't understand the Bible people. But one of them, I think it was her, they popped in a porn. And people got to watching it, and people got to going arm in arm disappearing. And I'm gonna be honest with you, face wise and body wise, her friends, some of her friends, they look better. But I took one for the team, man. And like they talk about that to this day. Everybody got to home plate that night. People just disappeared after that. She went up in the attic, like, put them stairs down. I'm like, what's up there? We can go up there. People just disappeared. The 90s was funner, man. And one of the reasons why the 90s was funner is, for one, people wasn't really simping like they is now in the 90s. You had simps, but it wasn't really simping because the women were better. They were more quality. Like it wasn't as many 304s. Like a lot of the women, they had like one dude. You had the ones that are cheat, but a lot of them just wanted one guy at a time. And it was fun. Like, you can go to the lake. Like, now they closed the lake down in Milwaukee at 9. In the 90s, you could stay down there all night. Police ain't gonna even mess with you. People used to drink in public. And the reason why they gotta clamp down on all of this stuff is social media. I'm telling you, people be spazzing out. Social media done mess people up. People be spazzing out. I'm telling you, like, we used to be at the lake it'd be all the gangbangers, man. And like the dudes I used to hang with, some of them wasn't in the same that I was claiming. But we didn't care. That's why we started repping the block, because you had these dudes, this dude, this dude, this dude, there was this dude was that. But you knew each other since y'all was little kids before any of that. And it's like, even the killers in Milwaukee, a lot of times stuff was happening. It was. 96 had the highest murder rate. There was a lot of wars going on and stuff like that. But mostly, people would just chill. That dudes just used to be trying to get at the women. Now guys come up in the spot and be looking at you like, why are you looking at me? All these women in here. And they be having BBLs and all type of stuff now. And these dudes looking at the other dudes like, back in them 90s, we would have been fascinated with them BBLs. I ain't gonna lie. Them peep dudes be like, dude, look at that, look at that. Now, some women had it, but still, imagine the BBL in 97, 96, 97. She wouldn't have even been able to walk up the street, especially if she was cute in the face. Guys used to be at women. Now, they don't even approach them because these women are so disrespectful and rude. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes they ain't say nothing. But most of them would be like, they'll be like, nah, no thanks. I got a man. Politely. It was a couple that wouldn't say nothing. But now you got a whole bunch that wouldn't say nothing, and they'll be like a 3. Bad built, badly built, acne, hair ain't right, and they'll just keep going. You try to say something to them. Because social media, these dudes think that they can get them easy, so they go after what they think they can get because they don't have the confidence or the game or anything else to offer where they can go after the top-notch ones. So that's another reason, man. The 90s was just funner, man. It was way funner, man. Now, the video games have better graphics now. I'll say that. But playing video games back in them 90s, man, like, man, I used to play Gunsmoke, all those different games. But I'm going to tell you, the 90s was funner. For one, the people acted better. Like, they had better people skills. Now you'll go anywhere. You go, like, we'd go to get-togethers back then. I remember I went to my one of my best friends' family reunion, and we played football all day. Like, we just, man, I was just scoring like crazy. Like, man, what happened, man? You went to college, why you ain't play, blah, blah, blah. I just shrugged him like, no, it just didn't work out, man. But we used to go to each other, get together. Like, I go to their family stuff. They'll come to my family stuff. Now you don't even go to your own family stuff. So somebody, oh man, why your hair so gray? Why you got that bald spot? Why you seem like you getting fat, man? You know they Planet Fitness only 10. Who want to deal with all that? People was not like that back then. I'm telling you, they wasn't, man. You go to a get together, people was not saying all that stuff. Man, it's good to see you, man. So what you been up to? That's how they talk. Now, it's like, you be like, they'll invite you to everything. You be like, man, I'm not going to none of their stuff. Because they'll say something stupid and it'll just jump off. Like, dude, man, I'm not going to their stuff. It ain't going to be fun. Get-togethers now, if If you go to a get together now, you have to go to a get together with somebody that you know respects you. You know they got love for you. If there's any doubt about it, then you don't go. I don't care if it's your sister, your cousin, your best friend, or any of that. If it's any doubt about the respect level, you don't go. I don't be going to hardly nothing. Because people be saying dumb stuff, and I don't got time for it. I like having fun. I can be right at home with a drink, some food, and be listening to YouTube on my phone, music, 80s music, and playing the game. And I had just as much fun if I was at a fair or something than going to these people get-togethers who is scarred by social media, don't know how to, their people skills suck, and they don't know how to talk to people. They don't know. Nah, dude, I'm good. I'm good. I'll call the people that I think have decent people skills. I'll call you on the phone. But most of the time, if I know your people skills done wane because of the way stuff is now, like for instance, I look at stuff like this. That whole thing with TD Jakes and P. Diddy, right? If you taking up for TD Jakes, I don't trust your judgment. I'm not gonna really be hanging around you like that, because how you gonna take up for him but then try to say something negative about me? And this is how my mind thinks. Like, this is how problems start with people like me. Like, if I know you taking up for him, anything slick you say about me is gonna send me off the deep end. This man is getting hit from, well, never mind. We ain't gonna even get into it. But y'all get what I'm saying. The 90s was funner for this reason. People just had better people skills. They acted better. They acted better. Now, some of them same people, you don't hear from them because they've been scarred by social media. That you only gonna hear from them when you get rich. And by then, you ain't gonna want to talk to them because you're gonna look at it like, why should I talk to them now? Why they trying to talk to me now? And they wasn't talking to me when I ain't had that much. So the relationship's gonna suffer. We used to have fun doing nothing. I'm telling you. Oh, man. And when I was at Jackson State, man, we always had something to do. I bet you Jackson State ain't even fun like that no more. I bet you it's just a bunch of people looking at their phones. But back then, man, we used to have little play gang fights. The second floor against the third floor. And then we'll end up running it through the girls' dorm, penny raid. That same night, we used to have car fights where we'd just buy a bunch of decks of cars, man. People chasing each other, just slapping each other. Swap with a whole deck of cards. Nobody fighting or nothing. People just laugh. Yeah, we used to have fun. We'd go play basketball. I was a sore sport sometimes. One time I got mad and threw the ball. My guy said, I quit, man. I said, no, man, wait a minute. I'll go get... No, I quit. Because we was losing and I got mad. Because we had a bet on it too. And it's like it was me and my roommate against him and a dude that I knew couldn't play that good. And he was hacking me too. He couldn't guard me. So I got mad and threw the ball. But, yeah, man, I remember the band used to come through there, man. We used to have live music. You'd be like, where that music coming from? Like on Friday night sometimes, like, they'll just, I don't even remember what they used to call it. Like, it'd be like something, and then we'll have live music. We used to have pajama party. Remember House Party 2? They had that pajama party, pajama jammy jam. We had one in Jackson State. Man, it was fun. Everybody had on pajamas. It was fun. Stuff was fun in them 90s, man. Every now and then you could, like now, I'm going to tell you what be fun now. Anything where you by yourself, you have peace. That's what be fun now. You can't be around a lot of people all the time no more. At least that's my experience. I don't know about you. Maybe the people you be around is better. But like if I went fishing right now, I'd just have fun. Just give me a 6-pack. Go fishing. But you still have to watch out for these police now. They don't have no qualms about putting something on your record, messing you up. Back then, they actually cared. They'd be like, dude, don't drink too much, man. You're going to drink a lot, just go home and do it. That's how they was back then. Now, they'll mess your record up over a couple beers. But yeah, man, it was funner back then, man. Let me get going. We'll be back.